The two cheerleaders that are currently suing the NFL for discrimination have proposed their terms to settle, and they're straightforward: $1 each and a 4-hour meeting between Commissioner Roger Goodell, the league's lawyers, and at least 4 cheerleaders, including the 2 cheerleaders initially named in the suit. The point of that meeting, however, is a bit more extensive, calling to prepare a set of binding rules and regulations which apply to all NFL teams, per the New York Times. Kristen Ware and Bailey Davis, former members of the Dolphins and Saints cheer squads, respectively, sued the NFL for allegedly being let go on discriminatory grounds. Ware claims that she was dismissed from the Dolphins for discussing her choice to not have sex before marriage, whereas Davis states that the Saints fired her for posting an Instagram photo of herself in a bathing suit, which violated the team's rule on nudity or semi-nudity. Other controversies have popped up around the league, with Raiders cheerleaders collecting a $1.25 million class action settlement over fair pay and Davis talking about the Saints' insane policies regarding cheerleaders, among other high-profile cases. The proposed meeting with Goodell was described by lawyer Sarah Blackwell as a good-faith meeting, per the Times, and the letter from Blackwell cited a statement from the NFL on fair workplace practices: "We're not asking them to admit fault, or to admit guilt, or even admit that there is anything wrong," Blackwell said. "But if they do want and expect that cheerleaders should have a fair working environment, as they have stated, then it doesn't make any common sense why the answer would be no." Blackwell added that it's entirely possible nothing would come of the meetings. "I understand that they could meet with us, patronize us and do nothing in the end," she said. "I understand that risk. But it's a risk we are willing to take to try to have real change." Another part of the proposed settlement wouldn't allow teams that currently have cheerleading squads to disband for them at least 5 years, in order to avoid retaliation for the newly formed controversies. The NFL can also turn down the proposed settlement, of course, although if they do, then Ware and Davis would move forward with their suits. The requested timeline for an NFL response from Blackwell is by May 4.